Was Miami able to pull off the upset? What happened in Cincinnati? Was Baltimore able to rebound? And who won the Monday Night Football matchup?
Was it
Let's find out.
was it Kansas City or was it the Commanders? Hey everyone, this episode is sponsored by Rucker Apparel, home of Full Figure State University. At FFSU, we believe style has no size limit. Our clothing is made for bold statements, confident fits, and ripping your curves with pride. So whether you're on campus, at the game, or just out making moves, do it in FFSU. Shop the collection now at ffsuapparel.com. Thank you.
What's going on, everybody? Two guys from work back with another recap episode, this time for the Week 8 NFL games. So today we are going to hit 5 games that we are going to talk about that happened this week. The Miami Dolphins at the Atlanta Falcons, the Jets at the Bengals, the Buffalo Bills at the Carolina Panthers, the Chicago Bears at the Baltimore Ravens, and the Washington Commanders at Kansas City Chiefs. So we're going to jump right into this, and we're going to discuss the very first game that stunned everybody, I think. And that was the New York Jets at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Yeah.
So, So JR, we'll start with you. What are your thoughts on this game?
That was a pretty interesting game. I'm pretty sure everybody had Cincinnati pulling out the win. But I don't know, man. I think Jets had a little luck on that game, about them having a player that passed away, so I felt like the Jets had like something to play for. I felt like, that's what it was playing for, in the back of their minds. They was thinking, they had a hard loss with the I forgot his name, but I think he was like on the line. He played on the line and he had like
So it was I think it was Nick something. Can't think of his last name now, but only 41 years old.
Yeah. So I think the Jets, they fought for him, So I think overall with the game, I call it the tail end of the game, and the Jets did pretty good. I mean, I heard Justin Fields did pretty good. I felt like Cincinnati could have played a little better defense towards them, but Justin Fields just had one of those games that, that he was clutch, and they pulled off the win.
Right. Yeah, I mean, with this one here, it seemed like it was just going back and forth the whole game.
Right.
And, I mean, Cincinnati had a chance to potentially be able to go downfield and kick a game-winning field goal.
Right.
And the Jets ended up, interrupting that. And, it ended up, barely pulling this one out, but pulled it out nonetheless, 39-38.
Yeah, that's why I was looking up the score just now.
39-38. I mean, if you didn't know any better, you would have thought it was their Super Bowl.
Exactly. They was going crazy. Jets fans was going crazy.
Yes, they were.
But also the Bengals, they was pissed, man.
We
looked up in the stands, man. The crowd, man, they wasn't having it.
Oh yeah, they weren't happy at all with that. Yeah, but I mean, who wants to lose to a winless team too?
Exactly.
It was chaos, everyone. Chaos, I say. Chaos.
Let's go ahead and move on to the Buffalo Carolina game.
That game was bad. It was one-sided the whole game.
Yeah.
Cook, he ran over like 200 yards. I seen one play, he did like a 70-yard run.
Right.
Everybody was believing the hype with Carolina, thinking they was like good because they beat like Miami or whatever. But it shows, man, like some teams are not good as what they think they are. And just because they get a couple of wins under their belt, that don't mean that they are like automatically a good team. Like, so I guess they got their wake up call. They know like, hey, like we good, but we not as good as we think we are. So
Right.
And Buffalo is that team, man. Like I hate to say it, but they're gonna be one of the teams that's gonna be in the finals. So
yeah,
it shows.
Yeah, I think with Buffalo having their bye week the week before, I think it kind of ended up helping them.
Yeah.
To reset because I mean, let's be honest, going into their bye week, they didn't look like the Buffalo Bills
not at all.
Everybody was expecting this year.
Not at all.
And what better team to go up against coming out of the bye to get back on track than to beat up on the Carolina Panthers.
But at the same time, it goes back to what I said too. Like even though Buffalo is like supposed to be like a good team, but just because they blew out the Carolina Panthers, just say if they played like Detroit or the Chiefs,
right.
Like you know what I mean, and they would have lost. Like I mean, not saying they would have, but say if they would have lost, then what? We would have been looking at like, dang, Buffalo like falling off, like So it's like
right.
We just got to see that next game, and I think next week they'll play Kansas City, so we're gonna really see that week. But they playing at home too, so it's kind of hard to be Buffalo and Buffalo.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, and, in this game here, Josh Allen, I mean, he ended up passing Cam Newton on all-time, rushing touchdowns for quarterbacks.
Right.
So, I mean, that just tells you how good of a quarterback he is.
Right.
Yeah, to be able to pass Cam. I mean, that record's been there for a minute.
For a while, for a good while.
So we'll do it soon. So yep. All right, let's jump to Chicago at the Ravens.
Let me get your insight first. Let me see what you think about that game.
Right, so with this game here, I think.
Did I win this game?
No. So with this one here, the Ravens ended up beating Chicago. I think going into this game, a lot of people were thinking that Chicago was going to come into Baltimore and beat them. With especially after the Ravens ruled out Lamar for this game.
Right.
But this game truly showed what kind of offense the Ravens run, and that you can't just stick any quarterback back there.
Exactly.
To run that offense. I mean, they had Cooper Rush running it for 2 games, didn't do squat. I mean, not a thing.
Right.
And then they put Tyler Huntley in there to start the game this week.
And he did his thing.
He went in there. I mean, he's an older version of Lamar.
Right.
What he is.
Right.
And he's familiar with the offense anyway.
Yeah.
So, with all of his time that he's had with the Ravens.
Right.
Even though he left and then they brought him back. But, it really goes to show that, whoever they have at quarterback can definitely make the difference.
Right. Because Cooper Rush, man, he wasn't it.
Trash.
Yeah, he wasn't it.
Trash.
And like you said, like Huntley is a good quarterback, but it depends on what system you put him in. And when he was with us with Miami, that our system didn't fit his play. So it was hard for him to perform like he's performing now with the Ravens. So I don't know, and like hopefully I'm praying we get to see Huntley in Miami, but I think Lamar's coming back, so I don't know.
I just want to
see a little bit more.
I'd seen earlier today that they're saying that Lamar's supposed to be starting.
Right,
So,
right,
but
right.
I mean, the Ravens were being investigated by the league because of how they treated Lamar's injury on the injury report. Yeah, because he had practiced and yeah, they said he was a full participant on Friday,
And
even though
then
he was running a scout team. So
right.
he was actually supposed to be put on the report as limited because he ran a scout team.
Mm.
And then
What's
they
the
changed it
consequences
on
with that?
Saturday.
So what's the consequences with that? Like what
So
they gonna
they could
suspend them?
potentially lose draft picks if the league potentially finds the Ravens of intentionally doing that and then changing it on Saturday and
Right.
knowingly doing what they did.
Yeah.
Now, if whoever set up the report and sent it out wasn't aware that because Lamar ran scout team, he should have still been listed as limited,
Yeah.
then the Ravens won't be in any trouble.
Mm.
But if it was intentional that they put him on there as a full participant and then changed it to limited and then ruled him out
Yeah.
after that, then they could potentially lose draft picks.
Mm. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Man.
for you know, pretty much lying
Right. Right.
on the injury report.
Right. Right.
Yep.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see what's gonna happen with that. So
Yeah. Definitely. We would
yeah.
definitely see. Um, let's go ahead and jump into the Miami at Atlanta game. I'd like
This
to
game
play
was
your take on that.
a little tricky. Going into the game, you guys watched the last episode. I actually picked us to lose because the whole play that we've been doing, like on offense and defense. So I basically feel like Miami should have lost this game. But going into it, man, like everything was clicking for Miami. I don't know, was it because Tua had that messed up eye and the helmet shield? I don't know what it was, but everything was clicking for him, and he did a good job. I think he threw for over like 200 yards, and I think Achane ran over 200 yards or right at 200. So Atlanta, man, I thought was a good team. I guess it's just one of them teams that you have one of them teams that's good, but then lose to a team they not supposed to lose to. I think that's
Right.
like the case. That was the case for that. But man, I don't know if we can keep it up and beat the Ravens, man. We might got something going, man. But we'll see Thursday night. So
Yeah. Yeah. And just jumping ahead just a little bit to that Thursday night game, I think that game is going to be a lot closer than what people think
yeah, yeah,
with Ravens in Miami, especially with them because they are playing in Miami, correct?
right, right.
So with Miami having that home field, I think and they tend to have the Ravens number anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
no matter how good or bad they are.
yeah. Now don't get it wrong. Like the Ravens blow us out like the last 5 years, maybe like twice. But any other time we beaten them, especially in
Right.
Miami. So like it's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good
Yeah.
game, sure. Especially
Yeah.
if Lamar come back, it's gonna definitely be a good game.
Right. Now,
Yeah.
I don't ever recall Tua having that shield on his helmet.
They say he had it like back in high school, but not like during like college or anything like that. So
So that was his first
that was
time
his first.
in the
Yeah, that was his
pros.
first. Huh?
That was definitely his first time in the pros wearing it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I mean,
So
hey, put it on
maybe
again.
that's what it is.
Yeah, put it on again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, put it on again.
Look, whether it's the sun, overcast, or under the lights, it's too bright for him.
Maybe too. We was playing in a dome too Sunday, so I don't know if that
Yeah,
has something to do with it. I don't know, but we're
yeah,
gonna definitely find
yeah.
out Thursday night.
But one of the symptoms of concussions is right
What's that?
sensitivity to light.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
maybe he never got over that sensitivity.
Right, right, right.
Put the shield on, all of a sudden,
Yeah, he can see everything, and
he can see again.
yeah,
Yeah, Somebody
Yeah,
needs to
so,
punch him in his eye. Keep that eye swell.
hey, pay me. I'll do it. You ain't got to pay me. Just let me punch him in his face.
Oh man, but yeah. How many points did Miami put up on Atlanta?
34, I want to say.
34.
Yeah, I want to say it's 34.
Yeah, because I went back and listened to our episode from
Yeah,
last
34-10.
week on our picks, and you were predicting that they were going to lose to Atlanta 40-15.
Yeah, yeah. And we end up
And
like
and
the
look,
reverse almost.
they almost had that exact same score, but the other direction.
Yeah, yeah. That's crazy. But I don't know, man. We're gonna find out Thursday night. Do we got some or what? Like, I don't know. We did it before. Like we lost I want to say last year, we lost 7 games straight and won 7 games straight. So maybe
Right,
what it is.
right.
I don't know.
Hey, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. So,
Yep, yep. All right, let's go ahead and get down to it. Washington Commanders at the Kansas City Chiefs.
the nitty gritty.
The Monday night football matchup.
Last night's game, by the way.
Yes, last night's game.
Yeah.
So what? Before I even put my input, Dylan, he's got to get his thoughts on this game out. I can hear him in my
Let's
ear.
hear it. Let's hear it. I gotta hear it. I gotta hear this.
Begging. Go ahead.
Okay. So I think we all knew that they were going to lose, considering
Correct.
they had since they had Jaden Daniels, which was really bad for them. Even
Right.
though they had some other good people, but still, they're not Jaden Daniels good. And then they had both Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, which are also some of the best players in the whole entire league. So I think we all knew that the Commanders didn't stand a chance.
What Dylan
And
the
also,
thing
he
is-
was very upset and didn't even want to hear the football news this morning because he was so upset. Also, can I have these final Oreos?
Yeah, go ahead.
But Dylan made a good point. Like everyone knew that the Chiefs was going to win, besides you, because you picked them to you picked the Commanders to win, and I don't blame you. That's your team, but sometimes you just got to go against the grain, man, and give credit where credit is due. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. So,
Yeah. I mean, I wanted my boys to win. And
for sure.
When the schedule first came out, I had picked that game as a loss. Right from the very beginning. As a loss. But at the same time, I wasn't expecting them to already have 4 losses going into that game.
Yeah.
So I looked at it as it was a game that did I expect them to lose it? Yes. Did I want them to win? Yes. I just needed to see the heart from the team. Dealing with with all of the negative energy that was starting to surround the team with the injuries. We have the oldest roster in the league. And you can see it in the fourth quarter of every game.
Yeah, because like the first half, I'm like, okay, you guys sticking with them. And then it's like, you guys went to the locker room and I don't know what happened in that locker room and came out and it was like, you guys was like tired. I don't know what it was. Like penalties everywhere. It wasn't good. It wasn't good.
No, they look like a totally different team in the
Yeah.
second half.
Yeah.
And, I mean, going into halftime being tied 7-7 in Kansas City, if you had told me that was going to happen prior to the game, I would have laughed.
Yeah.
I would have been like, you're joking. I hope, but you're joking. And then seeing that, I'm like, all day, I'll take it.
Right.
And I'm like, wow, we got a shot at this game.
Yeah.
And, when the game ended, I listened to Travis Kelce's post game interview with the Sports Center crew
Mm-hmm.
at the stadium. And pretty much he said when they went into the locker room at halftime, they had their pep talk and they're like, you know what? Let's just go out there and yeah, let's just put this game away. Let's go out there and actually play football now.
And that's what they did.
And that's exactly what they did.
Yeah.
To where it was pretty much they gave us one half of football to pretty much do the best we could.
Right. Right.
And then they're going to turn the heat on. And that's exactly what they did. But, with this, it just seemed to me like with Marcus Mariota, yes, he's a good backup. He's probably the best backup in the league.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it just seemed like the plays set up and ran so much slower with him back there as opposed to Daniels.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
And not just that, but just the way like he was motioning the players.
Yeah.
It seemed like he was picking up his leg and then bringing it back down just in slow motion, where it's like.
But at the same time, he didn't do a bad job though. Like
no, he didn't.
I feel like he did good.
He did do a good job.
Like,
he did do a good job.
That pass he did to was it Scary Terry? He did.
Yeah. Two good passes to Terry.
Like for him to like really like get it down pack and like know to like throw to his left corner of his shoulder to get it outside.
Right.
That's hard. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
right.
Most quarterbacks wouldn't even thought about doing something like that. Starters.
Yeah.
He's the second string. Like, even though he was a starter before with Tennessee, but still, like,
he's
good.
But another thing that I noticed, and my brother actually sent me a text about this, was Zach Ertz. When he was running his routes, especially on third down, when we needed that third down and fourth down.
Yeah.
When he was running those routes, he kept stopping short of the line of game. And Mariota would throw it to him. He'd catch it, but he ended up being short of the line of game.
Yeah, because it was one he didn't get
he missed about 5 inches.
Yeah, exactly. Because he did like a virtual thing.
Yeah,
right?
on that virtual measurement.
Yeah.
And it's like, I understand when you're running a route, you're supposed to only go out so many yards and then cut.
Right.
But if on that play, okay, this play here, I'm supposed to run out 5 yards and then cut in. But you need 6 yards to get that first down.
I'm going to take it up a yard.
go that extra yard or two just to make sure.
Make sure you get it, yeah.
And then cut in.
Mm-hmm.
That line, that line was giving Mariota plenty of time last night. He had to start running for his life in the fourth quarter, more so in the second half than the first half. But the line was protecting him last night the best that they could do, especially with Tunsil getting hurt.
And what was the deal with that? Because it was like kind of like expecting him to come back, and then all of a sudden it was like he wasn't coming back.
Yeah, so he ended up going out after the first drive because of his hamstring.
Right.
And then he came back in and played the rest of the first half. And then at halftime, his hamstring tightened up. And that's when they ruled him out for the rest of the game. So Brandon Coleman had to cover for him the rest of the game. So, but, it's just, I don't know. I mean, even on defense.
It's frustrating. It can be frustrating.
Yeah. I mean, even on defense, they got to get younger.
Yeah.
On defense. I mean, look, Bobby Wagner, Love him as a player, but he's past his prime.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
know?
question. What happened to the cornerback? He was our first round pick. Igbenogany. Igbenogany. I'm not messing up.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
What happened with him? I thought he was a starter with you guys.
So I
I
think
think it's
he is
number.
still with us. I haven't heard his name in a while though.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know in the off season they ended up signing a guy Harris
Right,
who
right,
played opposite of Lattimore in New
right.
Orleans.
Okay,
So
okay.
they ended up teaming them back up.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean still, even with the corners, man, they Lattimore just ain't it no more.
I don't know. He did his thing last night, man. I
I
think
mean
so.
he had
Yeah, he got burnt a couple of times too, but
yeah, I
for the
mean
most
now
part, he was
granted,
decent. He was solid.
but I think the big thing is with Lattimore, you can't go into zone coverage.
Oh yeah,
If
yeah,
you go into zone coverage and you don't have him playing man, he's no good.
yeah, yeah.
And that's why he was able to get that interception early on because
Right,
they were in man coverage.
right.
So I think no matter what, even if they're in zone, you should have 10 guys in zone. Leave Lattimore as man coverage
Yeah, yeah.
because that's his strong suit. Whereas if you have him lying 5, 10 yards off the receiver, he doesn't have a shot.
Right, right.
Doesn't have a shot. But there was a lot of miscommunication too in that secondary.
So you think you guys gonna try to draft another corner or go free agency? Like, what you think about that?
I think we need to get another corner, whether it's free agency or through the draft. I'm thinking they should go through the draft.
I I would think you would go with free agency because you guys in a window like a win now window right now. So
Yeah,
you
I
got
mean they
time to
could
like,
they could do the free agency, but also I think they need to draft a corner also and develop them.
but you don't have time if you're in a win now window. You don't have time to
Right.
develop. Like, what it take? What 2 years maybe?
Yeah.
Like, you might
Well,
miss your
that's what I
window.
mean. But
You
that's
know what
what
I'm
I mean
saying?
is if you go and sign one via free agency, go and sign a corner in free agency, but also draft a corner. That way, that way
Oh, behind
you
them, yeah.
already
So you can run,
have
yeah,
one
yeah,
that you can lean on to play, but you also have one in the hole that you can develop and bring in. But whoever they draft, you got to make sure that he doesn't need too much development.
mm.
Yeah, like his skill set is a little bit
But that's
further ahead than normal, which
yeah.
it's hard to do
I'm
because
about to
I
say
mean
yeah.
the
That's a hit or
college
miss.
game's a lot slower than the pro game.
Right.
Um, but even still, I mean, you and I both know you can compare two different college corners, bring them
Yeah.
into the pros, and it's like night and day.
Right. Right. Because
Where
just
one's hanging with the receivers at the pro level like it's nothing, and the other one just ain't going to cut it.
yeah, and like I was mentioning earlier, like with Iganogny, like we drafted him back in 2019, maybe 2020.
Right.
We let him sit with us for like 3 years and wasn't it, and get with you guys, and he's decent. Well, I think Cowboys got him. Did you guys got him from Cowboys, whatever? But
Right.
he's decent now. But like that's what 4 years. That's why
Yeah.
I feel like maybe you guys should just get that cornerback. Like I wouldn't like waste a first round pick or nothing like that. Maybe get him like in a
No. I would say like maybe third round.
yeah. I mean yeah, if you could, but I'll beef up that defensive line you guys got.
Oh yeah.
I would mostly
Yeah.
do that,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. I
I would
mean,
go that way.
look, defensive line, we're going to need another linebacker.
Right. I
We
would go
need
that route.
we definitely need a linebacker. Yeah, move Jordan McGee to the middle
Yeah,
and draft an outside linebacker.
basically. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's what they need to do.
Imagine if you guys got somebody like Ramsey or something.
Right,
That would have been clutch.
right,
Yeah, that would have been clutch.
right. Yep, yep. I mean, then you never know. We may not even be having this conversation right now.
I ain't saying all that, but
Hey,
y'all
wishful
still would have
thinking.
lost.
Wishful thinking.
Y'all
Yeah.
still would
I
have
think
lost.
I'm gonna have to start wearing my hat like this, so have that Dan Quinn look. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's 3-game losing streak.
Hey,
You remember what
quick
happened
question.
last year when we lost 3 in a row?
Hey, quick question. Where did he use the coach before?
Dallas. So he was a defensive. So
No, but
he
keep going before that.
yeah. So Dallas, Seattle,
Keep going.
Atlanta.
All right, keep going.
What, Miami?
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, but you know what happened last year after we lost 3 in a row, right?
Y'all start winning.
Yeah, we went on that run.
Oh, wait,
We
did we
didn't
beat
lose
y'all
another
last year?
game until the NFC Championship.
Did we beat y'all last year?
No, no. Remember,
You
that was
sure?
2 years ago.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
We blowed y'all
yeah,
out.
yeah. Remember,
I was
that
there.
was two.
I
Yeah,
was there.
that was 2 years ago. That was the last year of the of the no name era.
Okay. But yeah, y'all was the Washington team, huh?
Yeah, well, or let me say, that was the last year of the owner that we don't discuss era.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah, we don't discuss his name.
Yeah.
So, look, his name is the equivalent to the E word.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
but yep. All right. So now that we hit all 5 games, and now you guys have gotten our thoughts on those.
Especially mine for the last one.
We did have picks from our last episode. So it's time to reveal who who had the best record, had the most wins last week. So JR, do you want to let us know? I know you're right. You wrote
Yeah,
down
I got them.
everybody's picks.
So, first thing first, myself, I have a total of 9 wins. Mr. Dillon, he had 9 wins.
Oh,
And Mr. JC, you fell short this week, buddy. You got a total of 8 wins. So,
just like my boys fell short.
yeah, you fell short. So, right now it's tied with me and Dylan for 9 wins.
Uh-oh. So
So,
what do we do as a tiebreaker then?
we gonna try to rock paper scissors this thing out. Best out of
Okay.
3.
Okay.
So,
All right.
if he's ready,
So,
then we can
so
go ahead and get this.
Dylan,
We can
you
go ahead and
ready?
get this now.
You ready?
Ready.
All right. So he said that he doesn't want to do it in front of the camera
Oh, he
in case
does.
there's a delay. So no matter what you put on up there, I'm going to watch them, and I'll be
Okay.
able to let you know what he threw out there.
Okay.
All right.
Come on, let's go. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. All right. Go. Paper, scissors, shoot. All right. So that's 1-0 Dylan. Dylan had scissors. JR had paper.
All right, let's go.
All right. Round 2. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ooh. Dylan won. He had
what do you got?
paper. JR had rock. Oh man.
It's all good. It's all
And
good.
he wasn't even he was looking away from the laptop the whole time, so he didn't even see the screen.
Dang.
Yep.
It's all
Yep.
good. I came in second. It's all
He was
good.
relying on me. So so Dylan got the gold medal this week.
2 wins in a row, people.
So
This is a bold statement.
all right. So for our viewers, I have a challenge for everyone that watches this video. Is knowing that JR is a Miami Dolphins fan.
All day.
JC is a Washington Commanders fan.
And I am a Ravens fan.
Yep. And we will even throw Dylan in there as well as being a Baltimore Ravens fan.
Hello.
My challenge is I want to know what people think as far as at this point, at the midway point of the season, will the Washington Commanders be able to get on a roll and make it to the playoffs? Whether as a wild card team or as division, even though now we're 3 games back, so it's going to be a tough climb. But could we make the playoffs? Could Miami potentially make the playoffs?
Or could the Ravens make the playoffs?
And can the Ravens make the playoffs?
Even after.
Now, Ravens are 2-5. Miami's
2-5.
2-6.
2-6. No, 2-5.
You guys already had your bye week?
No, 2-6.
All right, so you're 2-6, and we're 3-5. But we haven't had our bye week yet.
And
Y'all
I
3
am
and 5?
confident in the
3-5.
Oh.
Yep. So, with that,
Ravens.
my challenge to our viewers is leave a comment letting us know, will the Dolphins make the playoffs? Will the Commanders make the playoffs? Will the Ravens make the playoffs?
Yeah, go ahead.
So now, JR, I'll let you start on kicking this one off. What's your thoughts on that?
Miami, no. Ravens, yes. Commanders, no.
Okay. Dylan, what's your thoughts?
Dolphins. I think they might be able to, but I'm not 100% sure. I think that I also think that the Commanders will, because last year they only did it because of the E word. And the way they're playing right now, they're not doing too good with the way they have been playing.
So you say they guard?
And I think the Ravens might make it. They might or might not.
Okay, so your guess is all 3 will make it.
My guess is at least 2 out of the 3.
At least 2 out of 3.
At least 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Because
But what 2 going? What 2?
So I think he's saying for sure is going to be. I think he's thinking Dolphins and Commanders.
thinking Ravens and Commanders.
Oh, Ravens and Commanders.
Commanders. Okay.
Yeah, but he's saying at least 2 out of 3.
Gotcha.
So, okay. Okay. All right. Now, my thought on this, because we are running up against the clock,
Yeah.
is I think if the Commanders can get healthy, then they can backdoor their way in as a wild card. Ravens, I think they can make it. You know, they're starting to get healthy now.
Yeah.
And with the Dolphins, I don't see y'all making it. But hey, if Tua keeps that shield, you never know.
You never know.
You never know. So, So with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this latest episode. And once again, let us know. Dolphins, Commanders, and Ravens.